Greetings, 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 royal family. Coming at you with a late night live. As promised, I'm back. Hopefully, those of you who were on the live earlier are not asleep. So what's good? We're going to talk about Nene and Kim, among other things. So I'm just waiting for you guys to start rolling in the chat. As you're coming in, be sure to hit the like button. Drop a comment. Let's chat. It is 1:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm up. Hopefully everybody's social distancing and quarantining is going well. Let me just let YouTube do its thing. If you're watching the replay, you can skip ahead a little bit. I usually wait a few minutes so that the notifications can be sent out and everybody start rolling in the room. Late night live. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. As you're coming in, hit the like button, drop a comment. Let me know you here. Nene and Kim. Did anybody see the live? I was in and out. I'm going to be honest with you. There were certain points. It was a little boring. It seemed a little fake. I don't know if I was feeling it too tough. Kim and Nene both look great, though. I have to say, Nene had technical issues yet again. She's not used to all the technology, and she had her son, her youngest son Brent, helping her. It was so funny. At first, it was a little annoying, but then I said to myself, Nene doesn't know. But Kim looked great. I thought Kim's daughter was a little rude, a little bit. Brielle, that's the oldest one. She was a little rude. Nene was sipping. Kim was sipping. There was a couple of people in the chat. Nene ended up going live with Marlo, which was good. Marlo looked great. She was celebrating her 1-year anniversary of having custody of her nephews, her sister's children. So they were celebrating over at her house. Derek J came on Nene's live for a little bit. He didn't stay long. He gave his honest feedback. Nene wanted to know, how did he feel about the interaction with him and Kim. Portia, she was excited. Tanya was in the chat as well. So they were asking Nene questions, of course, about Kenya. Ugh. She said that she's not answering any questions about Eva. She didn't know about a reunion being filmed online. She said that's the first time she heard of that. And Candy did say that the reunion might be filmed online. So we still don't know. Next week, not even next week, today, technically, because it's 1 a.m., the Housewives of Atlanta episode 20 is not coming on. So they are not returning until the 12th. That's next week, Sunday. God. So another week without the Housewives. It is what it is. So I don't know. Did you guys see the reunion? If so, let me know what you think. Here's the thing. It seemed a little forced on Nene's end, in my opinion. I do think that Nene and Kim had great chemistry when things were all good. But when things are all bad, it's all bad, But it just seemed a little forced. Like, I don't know. I was in and out, and it was just a little bit uncomfortable to see Nene like, oh, yeah, I remember when I met you. Kim, you look good, girl. You did your makeup. You look really good. Yes. The conversation was a lot more authentic when Nene and Marlo went live on Instagram. You can tell that they're friends like in real life. But Nene said that she had not seen Kim since the last reunion that Kim was on. So they hadn't seen each other in that long. They had run-ins on social media, I guess, where they, shouted each other out on social media, but they had not seen each other for that long. Wow. So Kim does not want to return to Housewives of Atlanta, she says. She has her own show, supposed to be coming back in July. It's been pushed back to return in July. Don't be tardy for the party. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see them talking. They both had tragic situations happen. Nene was very supportive of Greg when he was battling cancer. He is in remission now. And Kim said that her son had gotten bitten by a dog or something like that. I don't know if I remember reading about that. So they both had instances where, it could have ended up fatal. So they feel that life is too short. So I guess they decided to put their differences behind them. But again, it seemed a little bit forced on Nene's end. At first, they started to get comfortable later on in the live, and they were just discussing things and talking about things. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't impressed. I mean, I wasn't really impressed. Maybe I missed a few things because I was in and out, but I wasn't really impressed. But shifting gears a little bit, still on the Housewives. Kenya Moore says that she was not allowed to see or meet Marc Daly's parents. So there's a little bit of a preview or a clip that I have, a preview of episode 20. Since it's not going to be airing today, it'll air next week. Of Kenya talking to, I have no idea who she's talking to, some lady. I don't know if she's related to her or not, but she's just talking about the difficulty in her marriage and how she wishes she could get everything on track, yada, yada, yada. So, see if pull up the clip. Oh, let's hope I don't get flagged. Let's hope I don't get flagged. All right, let's see. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear it. I hope. But this is Kenya talking to somebody. I want you to be happy. I want to be happy too when I could have happened there too. I felt like and all I was doing is just trying to be everything he wanted. She said she was not allowed to speak to his mother or his father. How do you marry someone you didn't meet their parents or not allowed to speak to their parents? What's that all about? I don't think the sound is good on here, so I'm going to minimize this. What is that all about? You marry someone, you elope with someone who you claim is the love of your life, yada, yada, and you're not allowed to meet their parents? That sounds a little odd. That sounds a lot odd, to be honest with you. So she was just basically talking about her struggles. She says she's going to do what's best for Brooklyn. She says she doesn't even care. She said, I don't even care about me. I just care about what is Brooklyn learning, and what is that going to make of her. So she said that Marc can see his daughter anytime he wants, but he's not allowed to stay in her home. So again, this was a clip from episode 20, whenever that is going to air, of Kenya discussing some of the trials and tribulations in her marriage. She said she stopped caring about her feelings and trying to be everything that Marc wanted her to be. I'm just not buying this, y'all. I'm not buying it at all. I'm not. I'm totally not buying this. So, I don't know. I just can't wait for the reunion. Like, I'm willing to wait. It's all good, but I just can't wait for the reunion. I want all of this to come out already. Because I just don't think that Kenya's marriage is a marriage. I think it's a business arrangement. And that's fine. I mean, she obviously got something out of the deal, so. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my video on Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I talked about it on the previous morning show and did a separate video. I still think that's absolutely crazy. There hasn't been any updates as of yet, if she bailed out or the condition of the woman who was allegedly stabbed by Iana Mayweather. So I've been checking social media and I don't see any updates on the girl. But like I said before, if you caught the video, Iana Mayweather better hope that young lady pulls through because she's already in hot water and it's going to get worse. It will get worse if that young lady does not pull through. Let's see what's going on. I've been checking Twitter to see if there's any updates on that girl, but I haven't seen anything. Honey, what a waste. What a total waste. Iana, what she did didn't make any sense. Self-defense, I don't believe it. I'm not buying that. I believe that she showed up, she saw NBA YoungBoy had another woman in his house. She tried to barge in and she got pissed off and made a bad decision. Oh. So NBA YoungBoy disses Kodak Black and Floyd Mayweather, and he calls Yaya or Ayana his wife. Oh wow! Yikes! Oh no! No, I'm good. I can't with NBA YoungBoy. What is he screaming about? Is he on drugs? NBA YoungBoy? He really is a sad case. And you're trying to come at Floyd Mayweather? Really? Wow. He's cussing and carrying on? Mm-mm. Is this young man on drugs? No, seriously. But he calls her his wife. But he stood there and he didn't do anything to prevent his wife from going to jail when she picked up weapons allegedly. So this is on Instagram Live, y'all. Yeah, this is NBA YoungBoy's page. He's going off on. Why is he going off on Floyd Mayweather? What in the world? And isn't Kodak Black in jail? What is he doing? Floyd Mayweather's probably laughing at him. Wow. And what type of commotion is that going to cause? He's going at your father? Yo, he is really like on Instagram Live going off. Oh, so she did get out of jail. I don't understand this NBA YoungBoy character. He's going off on Floyd Mayweather. Wow. I'm just scrolling through some of these posts. This is trending right now. Wow, NBA YoungBoy is he's really something else. So Yaya's out of jail, I guess. Lord. And now he's talking trash about Floyd Mayweather. What? This is nuts. You sure know how to pick 'em, Ayana Mayweather. You sure know how to pick 'em. I don't think he's okay. Are you okay, NBA YoungBoy? He. And how much you want to bet she's gonna go right back to him? Yo, these cats are a trip. They really are. I'm just scrolling through on Twitter. Up late night, bored. Yeah, this guy's nuts. Wendy Williams is coming back to TV. Well, from her home. She's gonna be recording new episodes of her show from her home. And if it was like the last couple of episodes on her YouTube channel, she can keep that. We don't want to see you eating on camera, Wendy. Get to the hot topics. So she's supposed to be resuming filming. So she's airing new episodes on Monday. Well, good for her, because I know she's a workaholic. She likes to work. She says, I may not be in my purple chair, and it may not look the same, but I'm very excited to get back to my Wendy watchers. There's so much uncertainty in all of our worlds right now, and we need each other. That's nice of you, Wendy. So she's going to combine her at-home segment with before the show stopped production on March 12th. Oh, God. Well, at least she's coming back to TV. But please, Wendy, like, we don't want to see you eating on camera. Please. Wow. This Ayanna Mayweather story is really crazy. I know everybody is talking about it, but it is really, really wild. Why is... All right. So that's it. That's what's trending. But Nene, just recapping, Nene, I tell you, Nene and Kim, I don't know. It seemed a little bit forced. I honestly, now after seeing this, I don't want to see Kim Zolsiack back on Housewives at all. I know that sounds so shady, but like, I don't want to see her on Housewives at all. But she should go live with Marlo more often. I find Marlo extremely entertaining, way more entertaining than Kim and Nene. So that, I don't know, it was just weird. It just seemed forced. It seemed a little bit fake. Greetings, greetings. Female G. Is that how you say your name? Female G. Welcome. I'm just on here on a late night live, shooting the breeze, bored, because I'm up late. I talked about Nene and Kim. They went live on Instagram earlier. Oh, I got it right. Female G. I like that. That's dope. So, I don't know. I don't know about this little forced friendship. I don't know if Nene is trying to have alliances or if she is trying to push for Kim to get back on the show. But Kim already said that she doesn't want any parts of the Housewives. So she got her own show. Nene asked her if she would come back for $2 million, and Kim looked like $2 million. She did look good, though. Nene looked great. She looked nice. Kim looked nice. I would rather see Phaedra return than Kim Zolsiack, because Kim, she didn't even really mix and mingle with the other women when she was on the show, right? Like she had her own thing, and I think that was her objective, to kind of like transition off of the show to get her own spin-off, which she successfully did. And the show is actually coming back this year. I stopped watching a long time ago. Female G, did you see the IG live with Nene and Kim? No, yeah, I would rather see Phaedra come back. To be honest with you, I'm good off. It's nice that her and Nene, had a little kiki session online and got the fans all excited, got views and stuff. But I want Phaedra back. Phaedra was a hoot. And then Kenya Moore saying that she was not allowed to meet Marc Daly's parents. To me, that just signifies that the marriage is a business arrangement, and not a actual marriage. You miss Phaedra? Yeah, Phaedra really was entertaining. And the good thing, the few things that I liked about Phaedra, she's very family oriented. I like the fact that every season she had an organization that she promoted and was a part of, and it was centered around empowering Black people, whether it be young Black males, young Black girls. I love that. Yeah, you think it's a business? Yeah, it has to be. Like, why? First of all, why are you on TV? There was a clip from the next episode, which I think is coming on the 12th. It's not coming on today. Another week without Housewives, whatever. Because I think that they're trying to get their filming for the reunion in order, which is fine. Whatever, it is what it is. They're keeping us entertained with all this online, social media back and forth between the two of them. I'm here for it. It is what it is. But Phaedra was entertaining. She always had something going on, She liked a little bit of the mess. She had her professional side, She was always networking with people and stuff, and she was funny. I liked Phaedra, huh? Even though she came across as a little scam likely, that's fine. It's still entertaining. Totally entertaining. But Kenya's saying that she wasn't allowed to meet Marc's parents. Girl, could you be more obvious? Like, why would you even say that on TV? I know you're trying to garner as much sympathy from the viewers as possible because you're working hard to secure your peach for next season. I get it, but we're supposed to believe that you and Marc are married. Why would you say that? Terrible. Yes. Oh, Phaedra and her shade. I loved every minute of it. She's just funny, Phaedra is funny. Phaedra wasn't a threat to anybody. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, she wasn't trying to take anybody down. I still want to hear the real story of, or what really happened with that whole Candy and Phaedra situation. Because Phaedra did say that she was told that information that she gave to Portia about Candy. I wonder, and I believe her. I know that sounds crazy. You believe Portia, right? I mean Phaedra, but I believe that she was fed that information. By who though? She didn't pay enough for that parent meet and greet. I can't. She. That wasn't female G. That wasn't included in the contract. That would have been an extra couple of grand, right? Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. She didn't pay enough for the parent meet and greet. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. But it's like, man, can you just please be quiet? And I don't even know who the lady was that she was talking to. Like I said, it was a little that's the bonus charge. Right? Cause Marc getting a check, and Mama and Papa Daly got to get broke off too. So, Marc need all that money. But Kenya she's a trip though. Um, it it sucks that the reunion is not going to be like they're all going to be sitting together. Ooh, I was so ready for Nene. Nene just kept saying, "Oh, I'm coming with receipts," or yeah, Marc is West Indian. Yeah, and he is not a pushover by any means. I know my people, honey. Okay, majority of us are very outspoken, male and female. But I wanted to know what it is that Nene was so desperate to spill at this reunion. Yes, we are all about family, very close knit, and you could forget it. If in most traditional West Indian households, if you ain't in good with the family, you could forget it. If the family doesn't like you, it's a wrap. It's a total wrap. Yeah, that's how my family is. Like, if we don't like you, you just don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I am too. Like, I'm not gonna be going out of my way to be petty or nope. If I don't have nothing for you, if my spirit don't take to you, you don't exist. It's simpler that way for everybody, and we just resume with our regularly scheduled programming. But that's funny though, because now everybody, well, people are. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. Oh, greetings. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get this right. Bay Mazel. No, B Mazel, not Bay. B Mazel. Because I'll be butchering up names. Well, welcome. Greetings. I'm just here. I normally don't go live this late. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 2:11 where I am. But my sleep pattern has been off lately, and I'm up. So I said, why not? I was on live earlier today, and I said I would come back later. So welcome. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. How's everybody's quarantining going? Hey, female G. You from NY? I'm a Jersey girl myself. Nice. Us Northerners, we got that up north state of mind, We're a different kind of people. Oh, your quarantining is going good? Good. I just, I just find all of this hilarious. I've been, I do reviews. I don't know if you've checked out any of my content, but I've had fun this season with the Housewives of Atlanta reviews. I really have. A lot of shenanigans. Eva, she's been in I like talking about them because they're like, it's like a soap opera. I feel like all of them are characters, and it's just one soap opera, one big soap opera, a new kind of soap opera. Yeah, quarantining is. I'm loving it actually. All is well. I can't complain. Got food, cable. I'm a simple girl, about certain things. And I live that quarantine life anyway. I'm a homebody usually, so I'm good. Have no complaints. I just steer clear of watching too much of the news outlets. I normally watch like MSNBC, but lately, nah, I've been steering clear of that. I'm actually excited about the fact that there's stuff going on in the media. You know what I mean? Like I can talk about other things other than Coco. That's what I call it. I don't even say it. I'm so glad that these housewives are cutting up, and there's all this Rona beef going on on Twitter, on Instagram. It's like finally there's something else to talk about. Yeah, I like being inside. It's cheaper. It's safer. And plus I'm paying to be in my house. It costs. You know what I mean? So, you know. Yeah, I like the inside of the house. I don't mind going out, but not anymore. That's when I was younger. You know what I mean? I used to party like a rock star and hang out, but now it's like, I'm good. As long I'm good. It's much, like I said, it's much safer. It's cheaper. You know, who doesn't like comfortable socks and sweatpants and cozy blankets and stuff? You know. But yeah, I'm really getting, like, I'm starting to get real antsy now. I thought I could wait for this Housewives reunion. They're not even. I'm so mad that they're not even gonna premiere episode 20 until next week. However, um, the conversation with Ray J and Princess, that didn't come on last week Sunday, but it will be coming on tonight. I think I do have the Zeus app. Yes, I paid a subscription fee about to have the Zeus app. You got enough toilet paper? I do, actually. What? You know what? I don't even want to talk about toilet paper. My cousin, I was talking to my cousin earlier today. she she went into ShopRite and an 8-pack of Scott's toilet paper was $16.99. I said to myself, I never thought that I would see the day that toilet paper costs more than milk. $16.99 for an 8-pack. That's crazy, right? Honey, they could have that. I told her, look, washcloths are a lot cheaper. She started laughing. So you get you a couple of washcloths and a pack of soap, of Dove soap or Irish Spring or whatever. That's nuts. So she said that she was going to call the corporate office. Just let them know. I said, yeah, you should. You should. Imagine that, $16.99 for 8 rolls of toilet paper. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's nuts. But yeah, the conversation with Princess and Ray J is coming on Sunday, so at least I'll have something to review. I kind of miss the Housewives. I'm be honest, I do. They were getting on my nerves. Maybe this is a little bit of a break, but I miss them. But yeah, this is gonna be part 3 of the conversation with Ray J and Princess. Honey, I'm just trying to figure out if it's real. It seems like it's real, but Ray J is really a good actor. He is. He really is a good actor. I thought it was supposed to be a 2-part sit down, but apparently there's a third and final part. Oh God. I'll save my opinions for when the review come out. I can't. I did 2 reviews already. But that princess, man. They're both dysfunctional. And they don't belong together. And I know that both of them knew that, but they obviously got into a relationship because it benefited them. They thought that it would benefit them some way, somehow. But I have a strong feeling that if Ray J admits that he cheated on Princess, which she's trying to get him to do, and he's not, he's denying cheating on her, because if he admits that he cheated, then I'm pretty sure that there's something in there where she will get a lump sum of money, because she's so hung up on him admitting that he cheated. And honey, somebody needs to tell Ray J, please come on camera sober. Jeez. He don't even care. Like they couldn't hand him a bottle of Visine. He just, but it is Zeus Network. It's an app, a paid subscription app. It's not like a channel um on like cable services. It's an actual app that you download, you pay a subscription fee. I had it first when I was reviewing The Real Black China. So I reviewed that season after it was done, the first season of that. When it was done, I canceled my subscription and said that I would never be returning at all. I renewed it. I said that I wasn't going to, but when I saw the previews for Ray J and Princess, I said, okay. And then Tommy is going to have Tommy from, you remember Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? She's all, I saw previews for her show last week, which is executive produced by Tammy Roman, yes, from Basketball Wives, and Mona Scott Young. So I said, oh, they done gave Tommy a reality show? That is definitely going to be a train wreck, and I will be tuned in. So I might keep my subscription after Ray J and Princess and their shenanigans are done. Let me see. You know what? Hi, greetings, Layla Q. Welcome. Thanks for joining the Late Night Live. I see that I'm not the only one that's a night owl. Yep. Nene is strategic. She's been in this game for a long time. So I think this is all for some sort of game. You know what I mean? Did you get a chance to see Kim and Nene's live? Nene's all about team. She'll take back racist Kim just to get at Kenya. Yeah, because Nene is trying to build an alliance. Yeah, she's trying to build an alliance. Oh, thank you. Did I say your name correct? I don't know if I missed your B. Mazel. Is that how you say your name? Thank you for joining. I heard Mona. No. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yes, I heard that she was no longer in charge of or no longer. I guess Mona Me Productions is not associated with Love and Hip Hop anymore. Now that's interesting because that was a smooth transition. I didn't really hear about it. Oh, not a fan of either. Couldn't watch. Yeah, I was in and out. Greetings, Long Branch. Team Kenya's in the building. Okay. We show respect to people over here. Just so you guys know, for some of you who are, this is your first time here, you're Team Kenya as well. Layla Q. Yeah. So let me ask a question for Team Kenya. So do you guys dislike Nene, or you don't care, you're just Team Kenya? Because, a lot of people, it's either Team Kenya or Team Nene. Just asking. And you know what? I don't remember who I was watching earlier today. I was watching something, and someone said that they knew Kenya in real life, and they hate the fact that they respect the fact that she's doing what she's doing, to get a check to support herself. But she's the way she is on Real Housewives of Atlanta, how nasty she is. She's not like that in real life. And I could believe it. That's why when I do my reviews, I say I don't like this person's character. Because again, I look at it as one big soap opera. So we got Team Kenya in the building. I mean, yeah, she's playing the role. Yeah, and listen, those checks. Is she getting $1 million? I think she got bumped up to getting $1 million for the season, right? Listen, she got to support herself. Yep, she's playing the villain. Now, did you guys get a chance to see Female G. Female G said if Kenya just wanted me to dislike her, she's doing a good job. Then that's the mark of a good actress, right? They have to evoke some sort of emotion out of you. 500,000. Okay. There's a delay with the comments, guys, on StreamYard, so that's what I'm using. Yeah. As long as you evoke some sort of emotion out of the audience, then you're doing your job. Whether you're the protagonist or the antagonist. Listen, she's working hard to secure her peach, and I'm not mad at it. It's just that, I critique what I see in my reviews. And Kenya comes across as very bitter, mean-spirited, childish, and nasty. But she's okay with playing that character. And I'm okay with her being okay playing that character. It is what it is. What do you guys think about Marc Daly? Ooh, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Did you see the Real Housewives of Atlanta houses? There was a drone. There's a YouTube video out of a drone flying over the houses of the Atlanta housewives, and they showed their they show like the property and stuff like that. If you guys haven't seen it, Michelle Atlian, it's supposed to be A.T. Alien, but Michelle Brown, she's a vlogger and a blogger. She's the owner of the Straight from the A website. She's also Nene's moderator on YouTube. She lives in Atlanta, and she's familiar with all of the housewives and the Love and Hip Hop people and stuff like that. She had her video. She did a video, and she showed a video. She showed a video of, what am I saying? Of the drones flying over the different houses. Yes, Michelle. Did you see the video? Hey, Marcel, Josie, you're Josie, is that you? I don't think he wanted to be on the show. Hold on. I'm watching the comments from Josie. Josie, is that you? I don't think he wanted to be on the show. He's okay. I recall when he said that, right? And here's what I don't understand. And if he was to show up at the reunion, well, if there was going to be an actual reunion, right? And he happened to show up at the reunion, which I don't think he would have. But the only question, maybe not the only, but one of the questions that I would ask Marc is, if you never wanted to be on the show, because I remember when he said he does not like the way Black women are portrayed on these types of reality shows. You wanted nothing to do with the show. Why are you on the show? If you don't want to be a part of the show, what's the objective of you being on the show, and what's the incentive? Because if you throw temper tantrums, you're letting the world see that you don't like your wife. Right? Are you doing this because Kenya wanted you to be on the show? Why did you come on the show? What was the purpose? Oh, you saw the video before Michelle showed it? Okay. What did you think of the houses? Kenya begged him. Yeah. And it seems that way. It seems that Kenya begged him, and he's making her pay for it. But to me, that's such a waste of time and energy. You think he's getting a check for his appearance? You think he's getting a check for his appearances? How do you know she begged? Listen, to me, that doesn't sound like a far-fetched statement. I'm just saying. He made it very clear that he didn't want to be on the show. There has to be some sort of incentive. You know? Had to be some sort of incentive for him to come on the show. Kenya's house needs to be pressure. I said the same thing. I talked about this in the live that I did Saturday morning. Well, it's Sunday now, but Saturday morning. I said the same thing. I said, ooh, her driveway. It's quarantine, no pressure washing. Well, listen, she could get the hose. She could just get a hose herself and just go out there and hit that thing up. It looks crazy. The inside of her house is beautiful, but that looks crazy. But she don't live outside the house, right? So I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't, even before Kenya had baby Brooklyn, she's a single woman. The area that her house is in, is that not creepy? Is there anybody else like driving up that long driveway, getting out the car? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The location, it looks like it's in the middle of nothing but some trees. It looks a little crazy. Yeah, but it's in foreclosure. So yes, it's bought and paid for, allegedly. But she's currently in foreclosure. So if she paid for the house, she's behind on her taxes. So I'm just saying. And that's something that can be easily remedied. She has $1 million hair care company. So maybe it was an oversight. She just forgot to pay her taxes for a couple of quarters or however often she pays her taxes. Get that thing out of foreclosure. Just saying. But the location of that house is it just seems a little unsafe. I don't know. No pressure washing during quarantine. Taxes owed were minuscule. That's what I'm saying. It's probably an oversight. Probably an oversight. But trust me, had it been any other housewife or anyone that Kenya doesn't like, when her and Portia wasn't cool, if it was Portia, oh, you owe taxes. Yeah, there were other houses around her. I did notice that, but it just looked weird. Like it just doesn't look safe. The inside of the house, not Kenya Moore hair care. I'm done. But the interior of her home is beautiful though. And she said she decorated, and designed it herself. Beautiful. Beautiful on the inside. I'm from Louisiana and it rains a lot. So what we see is a lot of rain damage. Yeah. Kenya would have ran for it. Yes, she would have. She would have ran with it, of course. You felt sorry for Portia when Cordell dumped her via social media? Yeah. Portia's doing amazing now. Those tables always seem to end up turning, don't they? Cordell had to go to court because someone, a male, was accusing him of having a sexual relationship with him. Yikes. What else? So yeah, I mean, he won his lawsuit, but you know, that was quite a scandal with Dennis. Not necessarily just with Dennis. She has a daughter. She's healthy. She has a house, beautiful house. Um, Even after Cordell kicked her out of his house and left her with a car, she has more. She has multiple vehicles now. She has a house, a career. She is a business owner. You know, seems like she's doing pretty good to me, excluding a man. You know, I don't equate success with who you're dating or who you're married to. That's just me personally. Yep, her, PJ, and Dennis. Yeah, well, she seems to be happy. Like I said, Dennis aside. And Portia has matured so much. I've always liked Portia. She's living her best life. Sure can. Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Oh, yikes. Ayanna Mayweather. So in a nutshell, exactly, me too. Team Kenya did not laugh at Portia. She has issues just as Kenya. Kenya has her beautiful. Of course, Brooklyn is gorgeous. That baby is always smiling and happy, right? Always smiling and happy every time. Whenever Kenya's picking her up, she's always kicking her little feet. She's gorgeous, gorgeous little happy baby. Brooklyn is a cutie pie. Team Kenya didn't laugh at Portia. Well, Kenya, she thought it was quite funny that there were rumors that Cordell was being abusive to Portia. Kenya thought that was funny on the show, but then again, that's the character that she plays on the show. That's fine. And now, like I said, those tables always end up turning, huh? Portia's so gracious. She's a classy chick, and she is not making fun of Kenya or throwing anything in Kenya's face. I wouldn't expect her to anyway. And Kenya gets upset whenever anyone mentions or talks about Marc. But she thought it was very funny when Cordell kicked Portia out of the house. Kenya accused Cordell of being gay, and also thought it was funny that there were speculations of physical and verbal abuse. Kenya was shady about Portia and Phaedra. Oh yeah, she threw Phaedra and Cynthia a divorce party, remember? Celebrating. Now I wonder if any one of the ladies from the current season would throw Kenya a divorce party. What would the people say, or what would Kenya say? Tables always turn. They always do. That's guaranteed. Yeah, you're probably right, but I mean, okay, true. Don't know us and wouldn't piss on us if we were on fire. Yeah, they probably wouldn't, but it doesn't negate the fact that the behaviors that we're talking about from some of the housewives took place. Floyd Mayweather's daughter. How old is that little girl? Yeah, it's all. Listen, we have a good time over here. It's all fun. I always say, if you're not familiar, we can disagree slightly. We could disagree. We got to have a difference of opinions, as long as we do it respectfully. none of that, listen, some people be going back and forth and stuff like that. That's not even my vibe. You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all fun. It's a reality show. Everybody has their opinion. It's all good. Opposing opinions are welcome here, or different points of views are welcome here. Disrespect, though, is not. Not saying that anybody has. I'm just saying that's pretty much how I run my shit. I'm just on some cool vibes, just real nice and easy, cool vibes. Floyd Mayweather. Let me pin this so I don't forget. So, how old is Floyd Mayweather's daughter? Is she 19, 20? So she allegedly, I got to keep using that word. So she's in a relationship with NBA YoungBoy. Mind you, I know he's a rapper. I can't even tell you what song he sings. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care. I'm an 80s baby. I'm stuck in the genre of music in the 90s and the early 2000s. Anyway. So Ayanna Mayweather, who is Floyd Mayweather's daughter, goes over to NBA YoungBoy's house and discovers that there is a female there. It's been said that this female, or this young lady, is NBA YoungBoy's baby mother of one of his many kids. Fight breaks out. 2 knives are drawn by Ayanna, and she allegedly stabbed this girl twice. She was arrested. I think she's out. I think she posted bail. And the girl who was stabbed, there's been no updates on her condition, so we don't know. I did a video about this earlier today too. I don't mind talking about it. Ayanna Mayweather says that she was acting in self-defense. She says, Ayanna Mayweather says that there was a fight with the girl, started outside. The girl was pulling her hair, so she ran inside the house. This is what she said. She was outside. She ran in the house. It's not funny, but yo, this is stupid. You could have came up with a better story than that. And if that's the truth, it's even worse, because you just made yourself look dumb. You had a way of escape. You were outside, so you couldn't hop in your car and bounce? No. Run in the house, in the kitchen, grabs 2 knives, allegedly. And the other girl charged at her, and she got stabbed, allegedly. And then she stabbed her again. And Ayanna said she was acting in self-defense. Now, the word on the street, what the people them saying, is that Ayanna showed up to NBA YoungBoy's house, as she often does. Girl was there. NBA YoungBoy had security put Ayanna out. She snuck back in the house, ran in the kitchen, and then whatever happened. That's what the streets are saying. We don't know what happened. NBA YoungBoy was handcuffed and detained, I guess, for questioning, but he wasn't arrested. And there's video footage of that as well. So here's my question, right? Regardless of how Ayanna got in the kitchen, regardless of how she got in the kitchen, you mean to tell me that NBA YoungBoy was present when this was going down, and he didn't try to intervene? What happened there? A lot of holes in this story. Something don't sound right to me. Just sad. And I said in my commentary video, it's a 10-minute video, check it out when you're ready. Yes, Ayanna Mayweather was born into money. Her father has money. But I don't know if anyone reminded her lately You're a young black girl. Emphasis on the word black. So although you may have access to post bail, or bond, or whatever it's called, or whichever one it is, you may have money to get the coolest lawyers, the dopest lawyers. It's fine. But please be advised that your green money may not mean anything in comparison to your black skin in the quote unquote so-called justice system. Okay? And I don't know how old she is. And so, that shouldn't matter, but you do have to take that into consideration. And NBA YoungBoy, before I went live, well, during the live in the beginning of this broadcast, I was looking on Twitter and I seen that NBA YoungBoy was trending. I figured, okay, but he's on Instagram Live calling out Kodak Black, who's in jail. You want beef with somebody that's in jail? And he's also calling out Floyd Mayweather. And he called Ayana, they call her Yaya, his wife. Because apparently they were engaged. How you on live calling out your girlfriend, fiance, whatever you guys are, father, who is Floyd Mayweather? What are you calling him out for? This was in Texas. Texas. Oh yes, Texas. Just dumb. There's no other way to put it. And I'm not judging, because I understand that in a fit, it's not an excuse, but I understand that in a fit of rage, people do crazy things. But young lady, we don't know the story. It very well could have been self-defense. But if her story that she gave to the authorities is correct, you said that the altercation started outside. You ran in the house? You don't live there. You had a way of escape. She got some serious charges that she's facing. Are the courts open there? The jails are. I don't know. I'm not sure about the courts. And another thing, everybody is supposed to be practicing social distancing. Girl, what are you doing out of the house? Why are you out of the house? Over a boy. That's the life you want to live? Go right on ahead. Tragic. Does anyone know how old she is? Something ain't right though. So you mean to tell me, NBA YoungBoy, this happened in your house and you was right there? Like, what happened? Oh no. And again, I haven't heard any updates on the girl who was stabbed. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I don't doubt either that the girl was charging at Ayana. She probably was fighting over this boy. It's a shame. It's really a shame. Some of these women, man, some of these young girls, they really think that this is what's supposed to happen. Fighting over a dude. Mm-mm-mm. And he had to be there watching them fight. He probably thought it was funny. Lord have mercy. She 19? Oh my God. You know what I was doing when I was 19? I was in college. I was worried about working and saving up my money, going to the mall, going out to the little clubs here and there with my little, my little crew, buying clothes. Focusing on graduating college. I could never call my mother or anyone in my village and tell them, yeah. See, what happened was, I'm locked up and not happening to shame and disgrace the family like that. Not in my West Indian household. That's why if you were out with your friends and some foolishness was about to go down, the first thing that came to my mind is like, because I ain't calling my mother telling her no craziness. I'm out, y'all. Peace. It's crazy. That's what they do. Guys sit back and watch, and the girls fight over them. Yeah, it's not cute at all. It's so tacky and uncouth. It really is. And trust me, I'm pretty sure if they remain together, this is not going to be the last time that he has a girl over at his house at 1 something in the morning. Oh, yes, it was at 1 o'clock in the morning that this all went down. Anybody that cares about you would never want to see you be put in a position where your life could be taken or your life could be ruined. You know what I'm saying? So again, while all of this was going down, where was Dude at? I think all 3 of them are idiots. No, I'm sorry. I know that there's a young lady in critical condition, but I am pretty sure that, that she was probably just as aggressive as Ayana. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. That's crazy, right? And he's on Twitter cussing out Floyd Mayweather and cussing out Kodak Black. What Kodak Black guy? What does he have to do with this? He is behind bars minding his business. I can't. Mm-mm-mm. I have people right now as we speak that's outside and they don't care. Wow, she's in critical. It's scary. Yeah. It's just so sad, and it's like, gosh, you see how easy it is to become a victim of your own stupidity? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. But I don't know. I started watching some of the video of him cussing and carrying on, but I turned it off. I don't even want to see all that. I wish I could show you a visual. You mean there's people outside, like hanging outside, like chilling, like it's a summer day? I'm just scrolling down Twitter on my computer. I feel for both of them. I feel for the girl who was injured, obviously, and I feel for Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I do. Yeah, it was stupid. It was crazy, you know, all that stuff. But I just feel sorry for them. I really do. Mm-mm-mm. Twitter is funny. I don't know, yeah. We got to pray for these young folk, just people in general. It's crazy out here. People are not playing with a full deck. I'm scared for my daughter and I'm crying right now because I stumbled on your video. People are just outside. They're just out there just hanging out. Like, what do you mean? Ho ho ho! What's good, Unc? Greetings! You're scared? What, are you in danger? What do you mean you're scared? Yeah, there's a delay in the comments. What time? It's 2:57. Sheesh. Yeah. Some people aren't. Some people are not taking this seriously. And you know why? Is because there's so much conflicting information, you know? Like all these media outlets will have the Surgeon General come on and doctors come on and this spokesperson come on, and then Cheeto Head will come on right behind all those people and basically say opposite of what these medical professionals and these professionals say. It's too much confusion going on. So people are not taking it seriously because of a lot of conspiracy theories, whatever the reason. I mean, even if this wasn't going on, people should be taking life seriously. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's the let me tell you something. The moment that you create panic, trust me, somebody's pockets are going to be lined. You know what I'm saying? Panic creates money for people. Higher ups, usually the top 1-2%. And then when you mix that with confusion, when people are confused by misinformation, you could give them a false sense of hope and they will hang on to it. It's easy to manipulate and control people when they're confused and scared, you know? So if one video says, hey, you can do this, to cure this, because they're desperate and scared, they'll try it, you know? And it's too much information. That's why I have not been watching any MSNBC. I normally watch MSNBC all week. Turned it off. Haven't watched anything. I already know how this goes as far as manipulation is concerned. I already know how that goes. Oh, I live in South Jersey. It is getting tight here with caution for the most part. Folks are taking it seriously. Yes, Layla Q. I am from Jersey. North Jersey, that is. But I went to school with a lot of people that lived in South Jersey. So, shout out to my fellow Jersey girl. Yes, thank you. Thank you, female G. I had to tell so many people that myself. Seriously. Stop. I'm telling you. Stop watching the news, y'all. I know that sounds crazy because we rely on the news to give us accurate information, whether it be, updates on traffic, weather, whatever. But please be advised that the news knows that. These media outlets, they know that people rely on Fox, CNN, MSNBC, local news for information. They know that you're going to turn on the news in the morning. They know you're going to watch Good Morning America, whatever. So what do? Oh, we could easily manipulate them. We could tell them that this is this way, and it's really not. We can over-exaggerate. We can embellish. They're going to trust us. We're the news. Duh. We're the news. Telling you. They want people to be sick. They want people to be stressed out. Panic, worry creates stress in the body. Stress. You can't sleep. You can't eat. Then what happens when you're stressed out? Physically and mentally, your immune system start breaking down. When your immune system start breaking down, what happens? Open and prone to getting sick, right? Yep. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. That's what I said. I said that panic lines people's pockets, and usually it's the top 1-2%. Of course, total manipulation. Total manipulation. They want people to be sick. Yep. All right, me being from Jersey, and Layla, you said you from South Jersey, right? Whenever there's female G, you're from New York. Whenever they say in the wintertime, right? Oh, we're expecting a blizzard up to X amount of feet of snow. It's the first thing people do, run to the supermarket. And they tear the shelves up. They tear the supermarket up. And then what ends up happening? Probably get maybe like an inch, 1 to 3 inches of snow. But guess who makes out? Gas stations, because you fill up your tank with gas. Gas stations make out. Supermarkets make out. And people do it all the time. And where do you get your information from about this blizzard or the weather? The news. So you see, everybody's in cahoots. Panic lines people's pockets. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know how old you guys are, but the last crazy blizzard was back in, I think it was 94, either 94 or 95. I think we were out of school for like maybe like a week and a half or so, 2 weeks. Now that was that was some serious snow. Right. When people worry, the last thing they are thinking about is a roll of toilet paper. I had an ulcer a year ago. It scares me because I'm feeling those symptoms again. I don't know if you meditate, but I would. Along with watching what you eat, I would meditate. You got to unplug. You have to unplug. Propaganda. Yeah. Well, me personally, I don't operate in the realm of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. That's the acronym for fear. You can't control what you can't control, right? Worrying is not going to change the outcome of whatever is destined to happen. It sounds cliche, but think about that. You worry, not going to change the outcome. You don't worry, not going to change the outcome. So when you don't worry, there's no stress on you. When you do worry, there's stress. So you're stressing, making yourself sick, and you still ain't going to be able to control the outcome of anything, of any situation. That's a lose-lose situation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I totally disconnected. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm a Taurus. A bull. A bull. And this is a result of my village, my very strong, wise village. And of course, the Most High touches my mind, you know. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's true. I'm telling you, the amount of energy that you need to worry. And you know, a lot of people don't realize it because they're so used to it. You know, like you can function in a state of stress. Like your body can be under stress and you just figure, oh, I'm just tired. You know, I worked an 8 or 9 hour shift. I'm just tired, you know, but your body can still function to some degree, some people anyway, under high levels of stress. What ends up happening is you build up a tolerance. So you can handle more and more and more and more stress and more stress and more, you know what I mean? And after a while, your body's going to be like, you know what? Bump this. I'm shutting down. And that's not what you need. Manipulative people study psychology. That's my favorite subject. That's what I went to college and earned degrees in psychology. Once you take the mind, the body will follow. What do I mean by that? Once somebody can control your mind or something can control your mind, your body gonna start breaking down. And you won't even see it coming. You won't even see it coming. Next thing you know, you're sick. Oh, how am I so sick? Because your mind was focused. Your mind was filled with nothing but stress and worry. And your immune system will follow. It's a wrap. Just saying. I said propaganda because it's their way of winning. Yeah, of course. For now, though, what did I say about those tables? They always turn. Those tables always turn. Of course, stress kills. Yes. Heart disease, congestive heart failure, kidney disease, your liver gets toxic. And all of these things are happening on the inside, right? But you still walking around feeling like, oh, just a little bit tired, and you don't even have any idea of the calamity that's taking place internally. And then all of a sudden, bam, oh, I didn't see it coming. This happened to such and such. I didn't see it coming. He was just fine yesterday. Y'all better watch what y'all ingest. For real. Just like you brush your teeth 2-3 times a day, you should be cleansing your mind and your energy, if not more, each day. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, let me tell you something before I even say something about this comment. When I first started this YouTube channel, I started this YouTube channel in 2017. But I didn't start uploading videos until March of last year. So a little bit over a year that I've been uploading videos. And what I wanted to attract, I could say it now because that's what's happening. What I wanted to attract is people who are able to use logic and reasoning. We don't all have to agree. I say it a lot all the time in my videos. We don't have to agree, but we can disagree respectfully. I always say that at the end of my videos. And just every Wednesday, I upload a Royal Culture podcast video, right? Where I just talk about like certain topics or whatever. And the recent topic was about women in relationships. Do relationships mostly benefit women? And this wasn't the only video that I said this in, but it was the most recent. And I specifically said the term strong black women. I talked about that. This was just Wednesday, no lie. Check it out on the channel if you don't believe me. And I said, what does that even mean? I said it in a couple of other videos, but that was the most recent one. And I've come to realize that like attracts like. Like-minded and like-spirited people always somehow connect. And I always want to attract, no matter how many people are in here, I always want to attract people who I can have dialogue with, you know, without all the extra, the stupidness. You know what I'm trying to say? Like with the I'm not trying to insult nobody, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you ever try to have a conversation with somebody and it's just like, oh God, all they want to do is fight instead of having a dialogue, even if the views are opposing. And that's why when I just seen that strong black woman, it just made me laugh because I said, I was just talking about this. I was just talking Royal Culture podcast video. I just put it Wednesday. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened. It also causes the masses to not be affected by pain or recognizing. Yep. It's dismissive. It's dismissive. Mm-mm-mm. I just had to take that in for a moment. That's crazy. But I say all that to say we got to watch our energy. It sounds corny to some people, but we got to watch our energy, man. We have to. Especially in these times. Oh, yes. You stay safe as well, too. Physically and mentally, please. Just unplug and disconnect from all the noise. And I don't know if you're a believer in the Most High, but pray. I do. That's, that's me. I know everyone doesn't believe in a higher power or higher being or entity. But if you do, just pray. And just ask God to cover your mind and protect you. Yep. Yeah. Ask God to cover your mind and remove any and all confusion. Man. And some of you, I haven't seen you guys in the chat before, so I'm assuming that you guys are all new to the channel. I'm assuming, and this was good. I'm glad. And also, just speak your peace into existence too. Just walk around the house saying, "I'm at peace." Yeah, but always remember, nothing is ever what it seems. Usually, things are not what they seem. Just because you see it's going one way, the Most High could change. Let me tell you something. Yeah, we could all wake up after we go to sleep and be in a completely different world. Like things could be completely turned around. I'm just saying. You just have to know that it's possible, But don't get caught up in what you see. And remember that these people that are on the news outlets and stuff like that and sitting in White Houses and stuff, none of them are in control. None of them. They not, you understand what I'm saying? You have to remember, none of them are in control. And I understand what it looks like. I get that. And yes, it is disheartening. It can be depressing. Just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but hopefully, I can offer you some sort of just some sort of peace. Oh, have you been a sub? Well, thank you. So you're a royal family member, Miss Layla. No, you don't get a chance to catch my live videos. Well, welcome. Yeah. And please be advised, whatever you consider to be the devil, the enemy, because everybody has their own definitions. The biggest trick, one of the biggest tricks of the enemy is to trick people into thinking that they're in control. You know what I'm saying? When they do all their wickedness and their evil deeds and stuff like that, they think that they living high off the hog and it feels good. They have all this money, all this material, possessions at the expense of God's people. Oh, when Babylon falls. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too preachy, but I'll leave it at that because I can go on and on. Throughout history, you see some of the great, quote unquote, greatest empires have fallen, right? For everyone to see. They didn't fall in secret. They fell for everyone to see. I'm just saying. So I just hope that God covers your mind and your princess's mind, family, with peace. Just coat your head, anoint your head with peace. We come from people who had to adapt. We are the original thing. Oh, you better say that, Layla. You better say that. Ah, woo! You better say that. And they are trying to dismantle that genetic code. They've been trying for centuries, creating all types of stuff in labs to try to dismantle our codes. Yo, y'all about to get me started in this piece. Trying to dismantle the original people, the foundation. Yeah, right. And it's backfired every single time. Every time. All right. Remember when this Coco, that's what we call it. Please don't type the word in the chat. Coco, y'all know what I'm talking about. This recent situation, I call it Coco. You remember when, just last month, they were starting to count whatever, right? And they were flabbergasted, specifically in the news, they were flabbergasted at the fact that this Coco situation wasn't affecting anyone on the continent of Africa. Now, mind you, in the United States, all hell is breaking loose. You mean to tell me you shift, like, out of nobody asked them anything about the continent of Africa, but they're on the news saying, we are surprised that this is not affecting anyone in the continent of Africa. You see how people will always tell on themselves? Who was talking about Africa? Everybody trying to get things situated in the US. Your mind is all the way on Africa. So, I see what you're trying to do. I'll leave it at that. Thanks, Unc. Thanks. Peace and blessings to you, Female G. Thanks for joining the chat. Hopefully you guys will get your notifications, and whenever I go live, you guys can join the chat. But nah, it was good having you in the chat. I definitely appreciate your presence. Thank you. No problem at all. Layla, you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I don't even need to go any further. You get me. How long I've been on here running my mouth? An hour and 43 minutes. And I don't usually come on this late, but I'm up. You know what's funny? My grandfather used to always say, it's old time. I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican and Nigerian. But my grandfather used to say, old time saying, as they say, see and blind, hear and deaf, know and dumb. Meaning, see stuff, but act like you don't see certain things. Hear things, pay attention, listen, but act like you ain't hear nothing. Know a lot, but don't let people know how much you know. Certain people. So I think that a lot of the powers that be, I think at this point, they don't care if we know what we know, because before it used to seem like they just think that people are stupid. But I don't know. For the last maybe 2 years, I would say, in my opinion, it just seems like there's such a mass awakening with people, right? Like things that people never really used to pay attention to. And I hear it when certain people talk, like people that I'm associated with. Things that they never used to pay attention to, they're now locked in and they're actually researching and studying. So it's just like a mass awakening that's happening. And I don't know if the whosoever's, whatever you want to call them, powers that be or higher ups, just think that people are really stupid, or they don't care. I don't know. But nothing stays the same forever. I will say that. So the same way how it rains, it don't rain forever. The sun eventually comes out. The sun don't stay out forever. The moon gotta, come out. So on and so forth. So I say all that to say, peace. Just continue to ask God to give you peace, to cover your mind, and to give you peace. And like I said, claim it. I'm at peace. Thank you, Lord, for my peace. Even if you don't feel like it, even if you feel like you're crying and you just feel so frustrated, still claim it. Thank you, God, for my peace. Oh, I'm so grateful for my peace. Claim it. Claim it. This was good, y'all. And I wasn't even going to come on. It's so crazy because at first the notifications weren't going out and there was nobody in here. So I'm getting ready to sign off. All of you who joined the chat today, I greatly appreciate it. This was good. So I hope you all sleep peacefully. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'm signing off for now. Until next time, Royal Family. Peace.